God says that uneasy feeling you had was God tugging on your soul, trying to tell you, be careful, step back, guard your heart. Because safety is not only about your body, it is also about your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. Right now, the Lord is covering you with His angels, and Archangel Michael stands as a shield between you and every hidden intention. You are not abandoned, you are not alone, you are not defenseless. Heaven is on your side, but God is calling you to listen. Stay with me till the end, because the truth is this: when God reveals, He also redeems. When He warns, He also makes a way. When He shows you the heart of another, He is also showing you the path to your healing. This relative will no longer have the power to drain you, because today the chains of false closeness are being broken. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they do not carry love, they carry envy. But from this moment forward, the shield of heaven will cover you, your peace will return, and your path will be guarded. Stay with me till the end, because what I am about to reveal will open layers you did not see before. God is showing me that this relative once stood close, almost like a shadow that walked beside you. They smiled when you succeeded, but inside, something in them shifted. Instead of celebrating, they began to compare. Instead of clapping, they began to question. And that silent storm in their heart has now turned into an invisible wall between you and them. God says, I placed greatness inside you, and not everyone who carries your bloodline carries your heartline. Some are related by family, but not connected by spirit. This relative's spirit has moved into a place where jealousy is their companion, and bitterness is their teacher. You wondered why your joy started to feel heavy whenever they were near. You wondered why, after telling them your dreams, the doors seemed harder to open. That is because their words carried doubt into the atmosphere, and their energy wrapped your blessings with resistance. But listen closely, this is not to frighten you, this is to free you. God does not uncover without a reason. He does not show without a purpose. And the purpose is this: you were not created to be bound by anyone's envy, you were created to shine. Heaven is repositioning you now, lifting you from the reach of their negative thoughts and planting you in a space where their hands cannot touch what God has already written for you. God says, be wise with your words, guard your plans, hold your vision close until it manifests. Because not everyone who listens to you deserves to hear you. Some ears only listen to repeat, some hearts only listen to compete, but true love listens to uplift. And that is what this relative has failed to give you, true love. Stay with me, because the promise of God is that no relative, no friend, no stranger, no hidden enemy can erase what He has already assigned. They may try to question you, they may even whisper about you, but heaven has the final word. You are stepping into a season where hidden truths are revealed, false masks are falling, and only genuine love will stand beside you. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they are no longer walking in truth. But He also says, do not be afraid, my child. For I, the Lord, am with you, and my angels are surrounding you. Your destiny is not in their hands, it is in mine. Hold on and stay with me, because this moment is sacred. Heaven is speaking, and what you are hearing is not an accident. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they have allowed their heart to be shaped by comparison instead of compassion. They watch you rise, but instead of being inspired, they feel threatened. They see your light, but instead of walking in it, they hide in shadows. This is why your spirit has been restless. Every time you tried to trust them with your secrets, you later regretted it. Every time you leaned on them for comfort, you felt emptier. That is not coincidence, that is confirmation. God is revealing that this relative has built a hidden wall of resentment, and that wall has separated their true love from reaching you. But hear this, God never allows exposure without preparing protection. Archangel Michael is standing even now, guarding you from silent harm. What they whispered in private will no longer have power over you. What they wished in their envy will not reach you. What they planned in their heart will dissolve like dust in the wind. For when God speaks, no hidden force can stand. Stay with me till the end, because there is more. God is saying, your destiny is too precious to be left in the hands of those who don't celebrate it. That is why He is pulling you away. That is why doors are shifting. That is why He allowed your eyes to finally open. He does not want you to waste your energy trying to win the approval of someone whose heart has already closed against you. Instead, He is placing you in the presence of those who will honor you, those who will protect your peace, those who will speak life into your dreams. You are entering a new season where only true voices will surround you, and only pure hearts will walk beside you. The false closeness is breaking, the heavy atmosphere is lifting, and your soul is being restored. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit is no longer aligned with love. But remember this, when people fall away, His angels rise up. When one hand lets go, His hand holds tighter. And when He removes what drains you, He replaces it with what will heal you. Stay with me till the end, because this part carries a release that your spirit has been waiting for. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart has shifted from connection to competition. Where there should have been unity, they allowed division. Where there should have been love, they allowed envy. Where there should have been truth, they allowed pretense. And now heaven is exposing what has been hidden. You have wondered why certain doors in your life seemed delayed, why your joy felt heavy in their presence, why your heart could not fully rest around them. It is because they were speaking words that did not match their smile. It is because their thoughts carried weight against you. And though you did not hear it with your ears, your spirit felt it. But listen carefully, this revelation is not to leave you broken, it is to make you stronger. God says, when I show you the heart of another, I am not showing you to punish them, I am showing you to protect you. This is the divine shift happening right now. He is moving you out of the reach of their silent jealousy, lifting you above the level of their hidden doubt, and planting you in a space where only genuine love can breathe around you. Stay with me, because there is more. God says, I am removing false voices so you can hear my voice more clearly. I am removing counterfeit closeness so you can walk with authentic peace. I am removing those who tolerated you so I can bring those who will celebrate you. You are stepping into a new circle, a new alignment, a new chapter. The energy that once drained you is being cut off. The atmosphere that once made you question yourself is being cleared. And the space around you is being filled with angelic presence. Archangel Michael has already drawn a line of fire around your life, and no hidden envy can cross it. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they cannot handle the weight of your blessing. But rejoice, for their exit is the proof of your entrance into a higher place. Their distance is the confirmation of your destiny. And their exposure is the guarantee of your protection. Stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear will shift how you see everything. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they are not walking in the same light you are walking in. The moment He placed a crown of favor on your head, their heart shifted. Instead of celebrating what heaven gave you, they silently asked, "Why not me?" Instead of lifting you higher, they wished you would slow down. Instead of cheering for your victory, they longed for your silence. But hear me clearly, God has seen it all. Every hidden conversation. Every unspoken word. Every look that carried envy instead of love. And now He is saying, "My child, you no longer have to question yourself. You no longer have to wonder if you are imagining things. You are not wrong, your spirit was warning you all along. This is why you felt heaviness after being around them. This is why your mind would get clouded when you shared your dreams with them. This is why your joy seemed to leak away after their presence. Because their spirit was not feeding your growth, it was resisting it. But stay with me, because here comes the promise. God says, I am your shield. I am your fortress. I am the one who lifts you above every silent storm. Archangel Michael has been commanded to guard your path, to block the arrows of jealousy, to cut off the cords of envy. What was meant to hold you back will now become the very proof that you are chosen, protected, and unstoppable. This is not the end, it is the unveiling. God is showing you this so that you step boldly into your next season without guilt, without hesitation, without looking back. He says, stop watering connections that no longer bear fruit. Stop trusting smiles that hide shadows. Stop lowering your light to make others comfortable. For your light was never meant to be dimmed. Your blessing was never meant to be hidden. Your destiny was never meant to be delayed. Stay with me till the end, because this truth is your freedom. You are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they cannot carry the weight of your calling. But heaven has already surrounded you with divine protection. Angels are filling the gaps where human love failed. And God Himself is saying, move forward, my child. What I have for you cannot be stolen, cannot be blocked, and cannot be undone. Stay with me till the end, because this is the moment where the revelation turns into restoration. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit has chosen the path of pride instead of purity. They once held your hand with love, but now their grip is heavy with hidden weight. They once spoke encouragement, but now their words are painted with subtle doubt. And while they smile in your presence, their heart is silently wrestling with envy. But God says, do not let their shadow dim your shine. For He is stepping into this moment, not to leave you broken, but to make you whole. Every hidden word they spoke, every secret comparison they made, every silent judgment they carried, it has all been brought before the throne of heaven. And heaven has declared, it will not touch you. You have felt this relative's shift in ways you could not explain. A sudden heaviness in your chest, a sudden silence in your joy, a sudden question in your own spirit. But God says, that was not confusion, that was me protecting you. That unease you carried was my whisper in your soul, showing you that not every hand that touches you is safe, and not every heart that knows your name holds love for you. Stay with me, because what comes next is the promise. God says, I am cutting off the invisible cords that tied you to draining places. I am clearing the atmosphere around you so you can breathe again. I am releasing you from false comfort so you can walk into true peace. This season is not about holding on, it is about letting go. Letting go of what harms your spirit, letting go of what steals your light, letting go of what pretends to love but cannot carry your calling. Archangel Michael is here even now, surrounding you with a shield of divine light. He is pulling you out of the circle of envy and planting you into the circle of destiny. He is lifting you above the noise of their hidden jealousy and setting you in a place where your heart can finally rest. You are not unprotected. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. Heaven itself is standing guard. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they cannot celebrate what heaven has placed on you. But rejoice, my child, for this is not your loss, it is your gain. The space they leave will be filled with voices that speak life, with hands that lift you higher, and with love that reflects my heart. You are walking into a new season where only truth will surround you, and only genuine hearts will remain. Stay with me till the end, because this is where the message turns from pain into promise. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they no longer walk in alignment with love. Instead of building you, they tried to break you. Instead of lifting you, they quietly pulled against you. Instead of protecting your heart, they exposed it to doubt. And now heaven says, enough. You see, my child, I never intended for you to carry confusion in the name of family. I never created you to suffer in silence just to keep peace. I never asked you to shrink your light to make others feel comfortable in their shadows. That relative may share your name, but they do not share your spirit. They may sit at your table, but they do not sit with your destiny. But listen carefully, this revelation is not to isolate you, it is to elevate you. God says, when I remove, it is only to replace. When I expose, it is only to protect. When I close one door, I am preparing another that no man can shut. That is what is happening now. The very space this relative leaves will be filled with divine connections, genuine voices, and people who will carry your heart with purity. Stay with me, because the next line is for your soul. God says, I am not asking you to fight this battle. I am not asking you to prove yourself. I am not asking you to explain why. I am only asking you to trust me. For I, the Lord, will defend you. I, the Lord, will vindicate you. I, the Lord, will heal the wounds they could not see, and I will restore the joy they could not steal. And now, Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn in the spirit, breaking the invisible chains that kept you bound to their envy. He is cutting away the heaviness, cleansing the atmosphere around you, and releasing you into a new realm of peace. From this day forward, your laughter will not be drained, your dreams will not be doubted, and your destiny will not be delayed. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they were not meant to walk into the season that is ahead of you. But rejoice, for their absence is your assurance that I am taking you higher. Their distance is the proof that I am preparing new hands, new voices, new hearts that will carry you with the love they could not give. Stay with me till the end, because this is where God Himself begins to speak hope into the space where hurt once lived. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they cannot carry the purity of your calling. Their heart became a battlefield of envy, and their spirit lost alignment with truth. But hear me clearly, my child, this is not the end of your story, this is the beginning of your rise. I saw every silent tear you cried when you felt misunderstood. I saw the weight on your chest when you questioned if you were imagining the distance. I saw the moment your spirit whispered, "Something is not right here." That was not fear, it was me. That was not weakness, it was my voice. I was protecting you even when you did not understand why. Stay with me, because now comes the shift. God says, I am lifting you from places where love was an act, and planting you where love is authentic. I am removing the weight of false peace, and giving you the gift of true peace. I am restoring the laughter that was stolen, and multiplying the blessings that were delayed. And Archangel Michael, the warrior of light, stands as your shield. His wings cover you, his sword divides truth from falsehood, and his presence ensures that no shadow can touch the destiny I have placed inside you. The heaviness you once felt in their presence will no longer follow you. The doubts they carried will no longer surround you. The atmosphere is shifting, and heaven itself is cleansing the space around your life. God says, stop questioning why people are falling away. Stop trying to understand why certain doors have closed. I am doing this for your safety. I am doing this for your clarity. I am doing this for your destiny. Because where you are going, not everyone can come. The next chapter requires a lighter heart, a freer spirit, and a circle of truth around you. So hear this clearly, yes, you are no longer safe with this relative anymore, but you are forever safe in my hands. And my hands are stronger than any whisper, greater than any jealousy, and higher than any hidden plan. From this moment on, your path is guarded, your heart is shielded, and your destiny is secured. Stay with me till the end, because this part carries a breakthrough your soul has been waiting for. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart is no longer a place of love, but a vessel of envy. They cannot rejoice in your blessings, because they have allowed bitterness to blind them. They cannot stand beside your victory, because comparison has weakened their spirit. But hear me, my child, I have seen it all, and I will not allow their shadow to touch your light. I am the God who turns sorrow into strength. I am the God who turns betrayal into breakthrough. I am the God who uses even rejection as redirection. Do not mourn what you thought you lost, because what I am preparing for you will be greater than what they ever could have given. Their absence is not your defeat, it is your release. Stay with me, because this next line is for your heart. God says, I am opening doors no relative, no friend, no enemy can close. I am sending helpers who will see you as I see you. I am raising voices who will speak life into your spirit, not drain it. I am giving you a new circle, one that reflects the purity of my love, not the poison of their envy. Archangel Michael has already gone before you. His sword has cut the invisible cords of jealousy. His shield has blocked every arrow of doubt. And his presence ensures that your steps will be firm, your peace will be steady, and your future will be unstoppable. You are walking under divine protection, and no hidden plan can change what heaven has already written about you. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they were never meant to carry the weight of your calling. But rejoice, because I am surrounding you with those who will lift you, those who will protect your joy, those who will honor your destiny. My hand is upon you, and my favor is before you. From this day forward, you will walk lighter, smile brighter, and rise higher. Stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear will seal everything heaven has been whispering. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit no longer reflects truth, but I am calling you into a season where truth will surround you. Their heart could not carry your blessing, but my heart will never let you fall. Their words may have tried to shake your confidence, but my word is unshakable and eternal. Listen closely, my child. I am not only removing what harms you. I am replacing it with what heals you. I am not only exposing false love, I am bringing genuine love. I am not only closing the door to envy, I am opening the door to favor. This is why the separation had to happen, this is why the shift had to come, this is why you had to feel the distance. Because without the breaking, there could not be a blessing. Without the revealing, there could not be releasing. Stay with me, because I am not finished yet. God says, I am restoring the laughter that was silenced. I am multiplying the peace that was stolen. I am planting you in environments where your spirit will flourish. I am giving you relationships that will reflect my light, not resist it. For too long you have carried the weight of pretending everything was fine, but today I say, you are free. Archangel Michael stands even now, his wings covering you like a shield of fire. The circle of envy has been broken, the atmosphere of heaviness has been lifted, and the chains of false closeness have been cut away. From this day forward, you walk in clarity, in purity, and in divine protection. And hear this final promise. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they could not handle what I have placed inside you. But my child, you are forever safe in my arms. Your future is guarded, your destiny is secure, your steps are ordered. You are stepping into a season of joy without disguise, peace without condition, and love without envy. This is your release. This is your breakthrough. This is your new beginning. Stay with me till the end, because this word is not just revelation, it is preparation. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they have allowed jealousy to guide their heart instead of love. They look at your blessing and see it as a threat instead of a testimony. They hear your dreams and secretly hope they will not come true. And this is why I have stepped in. Because your destiny is too precious to be left in the hands of those who do not celebrate you. I, the Lord, am showing you this so that you no longer confuse silence with peace. That uneasy stirring you felt when they were near, that was not your imagination, that was my spirit warning you. That weight you carried after sharing your vision, that was not weakness, that was my shield telling you to protect what I gave you. You are not wrong for feeling distant. You are not wrong for guarding your heart. You are not wrong for choosing peace over pretense. Stay with me, because here is my promise, I am raising you higher than their words. I am lifting you above their envy. I am clearing the path that their doubt tried to block. You will see doors opening that no hand can close. You will see opportunities that no envy can erase. You will see peace that no shadow can disturb. And Archangel Michael is still by your side. His sword has broken the cords of heaviness, his shield has guarded your spirit, and his presence ensures you are untouchable in my light. You will no longer feel drained in false company, because I am bringing you into the company of truth. You will no longer be silenced by hidden resentment, because I am surrounding you with voices that celebrate your rise. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit is not aligned with your journey. But hear me clearly, you are safe in me. Your path is brighter than their jealousy. Your destiny is greater than their doubt. And your story is unfolding in ways they cannot stop. This is the season where you walk lighter, shine stronger, and rise higher. Stay with me till the end, because this word is the bridge between what was heavy and what is about to be glorious. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart has allowed shadows where there should have been light. They were given the chance to walk in unity with you, but instead they chose comparison. They were given space to celebrate you, but instead they chose to compete with you. And so I, the Lord, have drawn a line, not to harm you, but to free you. Listen carefully, my child. I am not showing you this to fill your spirit with sorrow, but to fill it with strength. For too long you questioned yourself, is it me? Am I wrong for feeling this? But now heaven confirms, you were never wrong. That unease was my whisper. That restlessness was my signal. That inner stirring was my protection. And here is my promise, I am clearing the air around your life. I am opening a path where only truth can follow you. I am restoring the joy that was drained. I am multiplying the peace that was stolen. You will rise above every silent thought they carried, and you will walk into a season where only pure love will surround you. Archangel Michael stands with his wings spread wide, forming a wall of light that cannot be broken. His sword has already cut through the ties of false connection. His shield is absorbing every hidden arrow of envy. And his presence assures you this, you are untouchable in my protection. Stay with me, because this final line is for your heart. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they could not carry your destiny with love. But rejoice, for I am bringing people who will honor you the way heaven honors you. I am surrounding you with voices that will lift you, not weigh you down. I am planting you in a season where your blessing will not be hidden, your light will not be dimmed, and your joy will not be stolen. This is not just revelation, it is release. It is not just exposure, it is elevation. And today I declare, your future is brighter than their shadow, your peace is deeper than their envy, and your destiny is secure in my hands forever. Stay with me till the end, because what I am about to reveal is not only truth, it is transition. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit has chosen bitterness where there should have been blessing. They carried your name in their mouth, but they did not carry your love in their heart. They held your hand in public, but their private thoughts were not for your rise. And so heaven has stepped in to separate you, not to punish, but to protect. Listen to me, my child. The removal of one connection is not the end of your story, it is the clearing of the ground for your new beginning. For I, the Lord, am planting you in soil that will nourish your destiny. I am surrounding you with people who will water your dreams, not drain them. I am filling your circle with hearts that will reflect my love, not resist it. This is not the season of loss, it is the season of alignment. Stay with me, because this next word is for your soul. God says, I am turning your pain into promotion. I am turning your tears into testimony. I am turning your rejection into redirection. What they could not handle, I will multiply. What they tried to resist, I will accelerate. What they tried to silence, I will amplify. And Archangel Michael is here even now, walking beside you with a shield of light. Every shadow of envy has been broken. Every silent arrow of jealousy has been blocked. Every heavy atmosphere that surrounded you has been lifted. From this moment on, your steps are guarded, your path is clear, and your heart is safe. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they could not carry the purity of your journey. But rejoice, for I am preparing a table for you in the presence of true love. I am opening doors that no envy can shut. I am writing chapters of blessing that no hand can erase. Your future is not tied to their approval, it is tied to my promise. And my promise is eternal. This is your moment of release. This is your hour of restoration. This is the beginning of a season where everything you lost will be replaced, everything you questioned will be answered, and everything you carried will be lifted. You are not stepping backward, you are stepping forward, into joy, into peace, into destiny. Stay with me till the end, because this word carries the sound of restoration echoing over your life. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart has turned away from love into a place of envy. They were once a presence of comfort, but now their spirit has become a weight. And so I, the Lord, have decided to lift you out of what drains you and place you into what sustains you. My child, hear me. When I remove one connection, it is never to leave you empty, it is to prepare space for what is true. You have been carrying the burden of silent judgment, the weight of unseen jealousy, the heaviness of unspoken words. But now I declare, that burden is broken, that weight is lifted, that heaviness is gone. You are no longer chained to what was false, you are stepping into what is real. Stay with me, because my promise for you is unfolding even now. I am preparing new alignments, souls who will stand with you without envy, voices who will speak life over you without hesitation, hands who will carry you without condition. Where there was jealousy, I will bring joy. Where there was resistance, I will bring release. Where there was silence, I will bring songs of celebration. And Archangel Michael, the guardian of your destiny, is standing watch. His wings form a wall of fire around your path. His sword has cut every invisible tie that bound you to heaviness. His shield ensures that no shadow can touch the light I placed inside you. From this day forward, you will not walk with fear, but with freedom. You will not live with confusion, but with clarity. You will not survive in silence, but thrive in peace. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they could not walk in the purity of your journey. But rejoice, my beloved, for you are safe in me. This separation is not the end, it is the beginning. This exposure is not punishment, it is protection. This shift is not loss, it is love. I am writing a new chapter for you, one filled with favor, with joy, with blessings that overflow. And no hand of envy can stop what I have already set in motion. This is your turning point. This is your release. This is the proof that heaven has chosen you, protected you, and prepared you for greater things. Stay with me till the end, because this final word is the seal of heaven over your life. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit could not walk beside your calling. But I, the Lord, am not leaving you empty. I am filling your future with abundance. I am removing what was false to give you what is true. I am clearing the weight of envy to pour the oil of blessing. I am cutting away what drained you to release what will elevate you. My child, hear me. This is not a season of fear, it is a season of favor. This is not a chapter of endings, it is a chapter of beginnings. What they could not carry, I will multiply. What they tried to silence, I will amplify. What they turned against you, I will turn for you. For I am the God who redeems, who restores, who renews. Stay with me, because my promise for you is overflowing. I am giving you joy that cannot be stolen, peace that cannot be shaken, and love that cannot be broken. I am opening doors that no hand can shut. I am placing you in rooms where your name will be honored. I am surrounding you with voices that will celebrate your rise. Where envy once whispered, favor will now shout. Where jealousy once followed, abundance will now flow. And Archangel Michael is still at your side, holding his sword of light and his shield of fire. His presence is proof that heaven has chosen you. He stands as a guardian, ensuring that no shadow of doubt, no arrow of envy, no hidden word of jealousy can reach you. You are not just protected, you are promoted. You are not just safe, you are chosen. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart turned away from love. But rejoice, for you are safe in my arms, safe in my plan, safe in my promise. The chapter of heaviness has closed, and the chapter of blessing has begun. This is your release. This is your restoration. This is your reward. Walk forward with courage, my child, for everything ahead of you is brighter than everything behind you. Stay with me till the end, because this message carries the fragrance of your future. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they could not carry the weight of your destiny. Their heart turned to envy when it should have turned to gratitude. Their eyes watched your steps not to protect you, but to compare with you. And so I, the Lord, have drawn you out of their reach, not to leave you alone, but to place you into a greater inheritance. Listen to me carefully. Every closed connection makes room for a divine connection. Every silence that felt like loss is making space for voices that will celebrate you. Every heavy presence that drained you is being replaced with people who will breathe life into you. This is not subtraction, it is multiplication. It is not rejection, it is redirection. It is not punishment, it is preparation. Stay with me, because my promise for you is generational. God says, I will bless your house with peace that lasts. I will cover your family with protection that endures. I will open doors for you that will not only change your present, but also shift the future of your children and your children's children. What you are stepping into is not just a moment, it is a legacy. Archangel Michael has been assigned to you, not for a day, not for a season, but for your journey. His wings guard the nights you cannot see. His sword defends against battles you never knew existed. His presence ensures that every step you take is surrounded by heaven's light. You are not just walking into blessing. You are walking into generational protection. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart is not aligned with your promise. But rejoice, my child, for I am aligning heaven itself with your path. The tears you shed in silence will become streams of joy. The prayers you whispered alone will become songs of victory. The heaviness you carried for years will be replaced with abundance that never runs dry. This is not just your release, it is your reward. Not just your healing, it is your inheritance. Not just your breakthrough, it is your new beginning. From this moment forward, your life will not be defined by who left, but by who remains. And I remain forever with you. Stay with me till the end, because this final part is not just a word, it is a covenant. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their spirit chose envy instead of love, but my spirit chooses you again and again. Their distance does not define you, my closeness defines you. Their silence does not weaken you, my voice strengthens you. Their absence is not your end, it is my beginning. Listen carefully, my child. I never remove without replacing. I never close without opening. I never break without building. What you thought was loss is actually love. What you thought was rejection is actually redirection. What you thought was ending is actually elevation. I am not taking something from you, I am placing something eternal within you. Stay with me, because this is my vow over your life. God says, I will be your shield when others fail you. I will be your voice when others doubt you. I will be your guide when others mislead you. I will be your father when family turns cold. I will be your friend when friends turn silent. I will be your forever when others fade away. Archangel Michael stands as proof of this covenant. His wings surround your house, his sword guards your path, his presence confirms that heaven itself is on your side. No hidden word will wound you. No silent envy will drain you. No false closeness will control you. You are free. You are chosen. You are rising. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because your destiny is too bright for their shadow. But do not weep, for I am sending you companions of truth. I am filling your circle with voices that sing, with hearts that lift, with hands that hold. You will walk into a season where joy will overflow, peace will multiply, and blessings will chase you. This is the eternal covenant. You will not be defined by betrayal, but by blessing. You will not be remembered for what was lost, but for what was gained. You will not carry the name of envy, but the name of favor. And from this day forward, your story will not echo the pain of yesterday, it will echo the promise of forever. Stay with me till the very end, because this is the seal over every word you have heard. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart has drifted from love, but you are forever safe in me. Their absence may leave a silence, but that silence is only space for my voice. Their distance may close a door, but that closed door is only the frame for a greater one I am opening. Hear me clearly, my child. I have watched you endure heaviness with grace, I have seen you carry pain with patience, and I have measured every tear that fell from your eyes. Not one of them has been wasted. Each tear is now a seed, and every seed will grow into joy, into peace, into blessing. What was drained from you is returning multiplied. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was hidden is now being revealed. Stay with me, because my promise for you is eternal. God says, I am restoring your soul. I am renewing your spirit. I am rebuilding your hope. And I am rewriting your story with lines of victory, not defeat, with chapters of blessing, not betrayal. Archangel Michael is still here, his wings spread wide as a covering over your life. His sword shines with the fire of protection, and his presence is the sign that you are guarded on every side. You are walking into days where shadows cannot follow you, nights where heaviness cannot surround you, and seasons where envy cannot touch you. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because they cannot walk with you into the future I have designed. But rejoice, because what I have prepared for you is greater than you imagined. Joy is waiting. Peace is flowing. Abundance is rising. And destiny is unfolding. This is the final seal: you are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. And your story will shine brighter than every shadow left behind. Stay with me till the end, because this is not just a message, it is the conclusion of everything heaven wanted you to know. God says you are no longer safe with this relative anymore because their heart turned from truth to envy, but you are forever safe in my presence. Their removal is not your downfall, it is your rising. Their absence is not your loss, it is your release. Their silence is not emptiness, it is space for my voice. Listen carefully, my child. You have carried weight, you have endured whispers, you have felt the heaviness of pretending everything was fine. But today, I draw a line. No longer will your peace be drained. No longer will your joy be stolen. No longer will your heart be troubled. From this moment forward, I am placing you in the center of my light where no shadow can follow. Stay with me, because this final promise is for you. I am multiplying your blessings, I am surrounding you with genuine love, and I am aligning you with people who will protect your purpose instead of fighting it. Where there was envy, there will now be honor. Where there was resistance, there will now be release. Where there was sorrow, there will now be songs of celebration.